I start? I start. Okay. All right. All right. Let's take a seat again, please. We're going to have our second demo now. The second demo is focusing on what I explained earlier in this presentation. It's about this TX mode, where our locket boxes have the possibility to act as a transceiver. So you can externally feed in timecode and then broadcast it to all the other lockets on the set. This is a feature that is very frequently used by sound recorders, actually, because they attach a nano locket, for example, to their sound devices, and then they set the frame rate and they set timecode in the interface of the sound recorders. Sometimes they have an app or whatever, and then the nano locket bridges the timecode and frame rate information to all the other lockets on set. But what we're going to show today is a special use case, but music videos and stuff like that. Is a good use case for this TX mode. Let's switch to my desktop for a moment. Let's pretend we have to shoot a little part of a music video today. Linda was so kind to give us one of her great songs to demo this. She's also here later in front of the camera and acting as an actor for her own music video, so to say. So I imported this clip to a DAW. I'm using a thing called Reaper here, but basically anything professional can be used as well, like Pro Tools or whatever. What we are using here is a thing called midi timecode. It's also specified by the SMPTE. It can be converted from computer to other devices and stuff like that. But now let's check how to get prepped first. So please switch to the bottom camera, to the top-down camera. As a transmitter, we will use now our locket slate. This is mostly used for those music video cases because when you're having a slate running on the exact timecode at the exact frame of the track, it's good to have it visually for all of the people of the set. So as said, but we have to start the slate in a certain mode, in the TX mode, and you do this via holding the red button and then turning it on, and you see it'll display a thing called TX here. You don't see it, but it does. TX for, what does it stand for? Transceiver stuff, something. No, the product guys. However, it does transceive timecode. Okay, then I plug my slate to my computer. Exactly. Okay, and you see nothing happens yet. Okay, so there is no timecode, no timecode visible here because it is now waiting for input. The device is now waiting for external input to be timecode slated. I can do it like that so everyone can see it better, maybe. So in the settings, you have MIDI devices. You have the ambient clock is going to be recognized as MIDI device. If I hit play now, it'll take over the timecode from the computer and play it and stop it as well. So we have no free running timecode anymore, but it literally takes over the timecode from the computer. So now every time I start the video again, you will see this starting again from the beginning, and again, and so on and so on. The advantage is that now, because at the music video you want to shoot certain scenes that belong to a certain part of the audio track. And now that we do it like that, we can record stuff to our cameras that have the exact same time code, like the place in the audio track that we wanna match, and this saves a lot of time in post production. So if we say I want a shot, a scene that belongs to the seconds 30 to 55 in the audio track, then I record it with the timecode, with the fitting timecode, and so it again can be matched and aligned in the post-production easily. For all the other devices, you don't have to change something here. Those devices do not care if they get the timecode pulse from a CJAM master, where this would be the master clock, or if they get this impulse from the computer, just bridging it through the locket slate in this case. So as you can see it here, it also has this time code from the slate, like 0000033. And when I start the thing again, it also starts at this time code again. And if we switch to the camera feed, we can also see that that the time code is also read by the camera. So really, we are seeing this here. So this should not confuse you. This is okay. This is fine because the cameras do not accept a standing time code. Okay, if the cameras now get a standing timecode impulse, they say, okay, I don't understand that, I just keep running. So you also see this, it changed to F again on the top right. It's not externally feeded now because the timecode is muted, it's standing still. So the camera is doing its own thing now. Once I start now the playback again, you will recognize that it takes some seconds until the camera recognizes again, oh, there is a feed and I have to hook on it. So when you're doing a music video, keep in mind to do a little bit of a pre-roll before, okay? So if you know I want to start at the 30 seconds or whatever, give it like 10 seconds of a pre-roll, because I can show you, if I now start it again, our timecode devices are already running, but the camera, it took some seconds, yeah, until it took it over. It's not so long, but now it's running again. We're starting at 30 again. And okay, then let's get right into action. Let's prepare our music video set up here. We're shooting it with one camera, and Linda is joining us as well. A little bit of applause for Linda, please. Okay, some windows to close. Okay, let's see if it's still running. Okay. Okay. So, Linda, we decided to start at.
Yannic,
yes.
can you give us a moment?
Yes, sure.
Just to set everything up. Of course, if you want to chat with Linda.
Absolutely, absolutely. We decided to do a little part within your video where it has this. It was like at minute, what is it, 40 seconds or something like that. I will do a little bit of pre-roll, and because we have to wait until the camera again, and I say camera rolling, but then you can just start acting once you hear this this specific scene. And you're doing a little bit of a handheld action. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, that's very, very modern, very music video style. All right. Can we have a camera feed here on the screen, please? Because the people want to see what's happening, I guess. Very nice background. Christmas is coming already. All right. Let's put this like here, so that you can see at which time of day with which time code we are running. Okay, Linda, are you feeling fine? Are you okay? Okay, cool.
You want to
Yeah.
close up
We start with a more wide shot, okay? The close-ups we can do that later. Let's do just one rehearsal without rolling. Just hit play. I want to see if Linda knows when to start. Okay. I mean, you did it great. A little bit more expression would be great, like, but not too much, of course. It's a calm, wonderful song. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. As said, just start rolling once you see the time code switching back. Thank you, cut. That was wonderful. Awesome. Thank you. Okay. Joe, why don't we do a little bit of more of a details? Details are always nice. A little bit close-ups, yeah? A little bit closer. And you, Linda, try to do exactly the same, so it's easier for us to edit it. Try to do exactly the same again. It was wonderful. Okay, so let's roll the sound. Wait until the time code flips and record. And cut. Thank you. That was very nice. And now maybe as a third clip, I don't know, maybe some more profile-y stuff, maybe put her in between of all the lights and stuff. Yeah, why not? Yeah, you mean she's like standing here, Linda, you're like standing here and looking there, and then just sometimes look to the camera and then not, but still keep singing, something like that. Let's do that. Yeah. Yes, yes.
And then you can move around, just keep walking.
Yeah, but maybe you stand up as well and do like more like this, you know, you have a little bit more movement and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. That's awesome. Thank you. Okay, let's start the playback, please. And rolling. And cut! Thank you so much, Linda. That was it. Thank you. Great song, great acting. And now we do the ingest game again. While we're talking about ingest, we found out what was the problem with my logger. Actually, I plugged this one instead of this one to the computer, so there was no possibility that this could work. Oh boy. Okay, what do we have here? It's another card. Okay, I just throw out this one. And then in just this one. Is this another thing format? No. Okay, my fault. Okay, now let's see. The Reaper has done its job very well. Demo 3, the music video. Okay. close this one. We have the song. Where is it? Here it is. Okay. So you can already see Linda's song is about 3.5 minutes long, and we did some clips and some takes at a specific point in time, and you see it's already in the right. It started at the right time. What you see here is the waste clip. Because the camera kept running, so it has now a strange timecode that doesn't really help us further, but it's cool. So now we do the same thing as that we did before. We create a multicam clip, and again select timecode as a reference, and we create this thing. And it's basically from now on, it's basically the same as we did before. You have your multicam clip, which is pretty long because the clip is now that long. That was the question another person just asked before. The clip is so long, because the audio track is so long. But if you're now going to a certain point in this thing, you will see all of this showing up. And now you can then start editing this like in this multi-clip thing again. And imagine this being happening with a lot of clips, like a music video where you shoot on different locations and different times, and all you have to do to match it later is that, like create a multicam clip where you then can easily jump between the different cuts. So this is really a nice time saver. Again, thanks to the very nice the TX mode. And this is not official, but having a TX mode makes our devices also possible to bridge between different timecode generators of our competitors. So if you kind of have some of others and you want to slightly switch to lock it, you don't have to buy it at all. You can slightly switch in because you can bridge it. You can use one of them to ingest the timecode here, and then you go to the newer system, and then you can slightly move over. So, but yeah, that was the TX mode. Any questions on that, on the music video case?